Zama Zama is an action drama, a South African film about two brothers on opposite ends of the spectrum. It's mainly about illegal mining. The older brother is the owner of a mine, and the younger brother is involved in illegal mining. And the mine that they're busy working on belongs to the older brother. And cops get involved, and he has to get his young little brother out of illegal mining basically before things go terribly wrong. The title sequence was probably the most fun to play with. I basically really get to set the tone immediately. It's fast-paced, there's a lot of action in it, it's pretty epic. And it's, you know, you get the sense of being in South Africa, in the mines, and you're going deep down, because all you basically see during the title sequence is some rocks, the rock face of the mining caves and everything. So it was so much fun getting to combine all the themes, and I pretty much did the title sequence at the end once I had developed all the themes that I had throughout the movie that basically represent certain characters and whatever. But just that combination and that little symphony that takes place at the beginning is just, for me, it was really awesome getting to do that. And I really appreciate the freedom that I got from the director to be able to do that, because it rarely happens that you get that much space to be able to do whatever it is that you want to do and to express your interpretation of the film. One of the most challenging scenes that we had to do was expressing the death of one of the characters. He dies from mercury poisoning. It's a moment of realization for the main character, because he realizes that he's actually really bonded with the other illegal miners. And the challenge was bringing out the eeriness and the feeling of death without being cheesy and without being cliched about it. And so I decided that we should be minimalistic about it and not have too many instruments or whatever. I've just got this very pulse-like violin at the bottom, which basically represents life, but in this case it's in a dead space, so it's a bit of a paradox, but it still sounds dead even though it has a certain pulse to it. And there's an overlying violin as well that basically represents the soul of the person who's just passed on, and they're not really resting well in peace. And it contradicts with the pulsy violin at the bottom, and they continue to contrast each other until the younger brother decides to come and pray and hopes that his soul rests in peace. And that's when the music starts to come together as well, representing that the guy is actually resting in peace and his soul is now free. Mining plays a very, very big part in South Africa's identity, and getting to play around with those cultural elements in the music was a lot of fun. You know, introducing the gumboot dancing and the vocals and all that stuff. And I really think we achieved what we were trying to do in building the sound and the actual musical identity of the film. And it was a great process from beginning to